Yeah, very true. And NAVI with their last pick go for the Tide Hunter. The big blobby boy himself. This is a pretty fearsome NAVI lineup with a ton of team fight. Loads of ways to basically just bulldoze down your opponents, walk through lanes. Already looking for a first blood play around these runes. Feels quite rare we see these big smoke up wraparounds to come in and be active. Usually just sitting on your staircases, waiting for information. But Zayats and Niku leading out onto Sumail, trapping him with the shards. And this Beastmaster looks pretty screwed. Niku with the first blood. 4 kills, Beastmaster death.
They have yet to start making any stacks in jungle. Willow always sticking around here, protecting.
And there's bombs on Noob. He's got the juice, he's trying to click Omar, but now Shadow Realm and the kill on Riddies. Zayats has rotated in to try and get something out of this one. Nice shots blocking Omar. Got the juice, should be able to finish this one even through the Fairy Fire. Noob. Stacking up some more Quill Sprays, has walked in thinking he can turn back and fight this one, but has he overstepped? Oh, he just about gets the distance. No, Razor has the reach. He's going to die under tower, but picks up the double kill.
That's very nice. He purchased before he died as well, so didn't lose any gold. Beastmaster is way ahead now in experience.
Yeah, so if Sumail can bring him down to, half health, kill threshold, could look at another solo kill there. But we're watching Noob chase down Zayats. Snowball to get across to the creep camp. Good attempt, but not enough when GH has now shown his face to make the tri-lane happen up top. At the very least, they've got a Tide Hunter who can solo lane against Morphling. That's just going to end up being the farm trade. As Tide can cut wave, drag into neutral camps and do what he wants. So kind of boring in the bottom right corner. It unlocks the supports to go and do whatever they want, and that means Niku trying to slide chains back. Doesn't get Snowball saved, so now the Roar comes in and there's nothing to help him out anymore. Brambled and rooted. Nigma Galaxy looking for another kill on his mid lane. Dead to the Jakiro and Beastmaster. Another takedown. Not quite. I guess the Flame Guard off.
I'd have to respect the Warlock coming in with a possible Fatal Bond here.
But that's a big bond onto Sumail. Zayat and Riddies helping out Niku here. Beastmaster this time without the support help. He's going to get shredded.
You have to be so respectful of this Roar, though, and he's not. Zayat walks into it.
He's going to delay things with a Snowball. Warlock and Razor are coming across to try and continue this fight. Fatal Bonds on the board and 2 heroes is pretty big. Just need the damage to follow on through. Niku comes in with a slight in the chains. Got the juice. Dropping quite low and a little scared, but they've got the lockdown onto Noob and Sumail to find 2 core kills and regain control of that northern jungle. So now it's down to the rest of the team to make a bit of space and let the waves of Na'Vi wash over you.
Yeah, but it's not a good feeling losing every single tier 1 tower, and yet the aggression keeps going as Ember, Tusk, looking for Jakiro.
Run at immediately by Zayats, but a good turnaround from Omar and Noob, terrorizing the Brambles there to deal with the Tusk, and Niku trying to finish the job. Always repping back into this one. Risky maneuver as he'll die for it now. PMA, he's gonna ravage this? No.
Finding something on the map while they're kind of dodging with the rest of their heroes. I think they're still waiting for power spikes. They do have the Aghanim Scepter on Beast, but he's gonna get gone on.
Drop. A rock and the bonds onto Sumail. Nice move from Niku, dodging around the Roar. They've got to finish him off here with the gush and the hit from Riddies to take down Sumail. Dire Observer Ward saw the smoke, so Na'Vi are setting up to counteract the play here. Some vision placed and dewarded immediately. Roar and Bedlam onto Zayats now as he's stunned and killed before he can react, but Noob getting swung at heavily by Got the Juice. Finished off as Niku goes hunting for any bonus targets. Sumail, with no Roar available, he's being looked at here with a big Fatal Bonds, the chains and the follow-through Ravage even from PMA to clip him and the Jakiro. It's another couple of kills, 3 in a row, well worth the price of the Tusk at the beginning. It looks like Noob is trying to give the directive there to the team. They can't allow all 3 lanes to trend towards this Radiant base. They've got to move out and do something, which is what Omar is attempting. Not the strongest hero at getting out and wave cutting, but he will Shadow Realm dodge the dead in the water. PMA not going to give up too easily, though. Catches up. With an anchor smash. Meanwhile, got the juice in Niku and bounced the Mail down on the low ground. He'll roar the Tusk now, but all the damage has been drained by the Razor. And Sumail's dead for 50 seconds.
Waiting for someone to come through. Him and Rinzi are setting up. Oh, they're going to try and pick off?
There's 3 of them coming, though. Who's the first one? It's the Riddy's Warlock, roared and slain. The Morphling waves over towards Got the Juice now as well. Snowball's going. It's going to put Zayat in a difficult situation, and Rinzi has finished off the Razor's first life. Can I go for the second with the BKB up? Got the Juice, half HP being burnt down by this Morphling, but they've got the Ravage from PMA. Sumail's BKB offers some protection. Noob will come in to try and fight now as well. But Niku and PMA standing strong. Battling back into Sumail, who's quite low. The drums of Slum going to work, though. Banging it away onto Niku as Noob will zone this Ember Spirit away. Na'Vi lost their 2 supports.
He doesn't have any remnants.
And they might lose their Ember now as well. Ice Path, the stuns and the Bedlam damage. Enough to kill off Niku. Well, there's the Morphling impact. Comes straight on through with his first death of the game, but sets up.
Exactly, yeah. The Aegis is gone now, so it's not going to be as easy for them to set up the high ground. There is a lot of smoke action coming in. Both teams. Can I go on Razor?
Straight up Raw. Can I save him? Where's the Snowball? Where's the save? The Golem dropped on his head. Got the Juice BKB's up, turns, and just regens back up to full. Oh, he's back to full HP. Oh, he tried so hard, Sumail and Noob, but now you're going to lose both of those with Omar out here stranded in the river. What, that just satanic
Got the Juice
from the Razor?
did not give a shit.
All the way up.
I think it's concerning as well how much gold is on the supports. 14,000 on this Warlock. Riddies has so many tools to work with.
They've caught the Bristleback here. Noob going to try and get out of this anchor. Dead in the water. Walrus Punch as well. Ravage is here to try and protect Got the Juice. So the BKB's up for the Razor. He's going to try and force Stab and Satanic Life Steal back up. The second Ravage come, but the Razor is dead. Rinzi Q is going to work. They found 3 kills. Ember Spirit's going to jump over to try and deal with the Willow, but he's been ice pathed up and surrounded by Nigma Galaxy. Rinzi Q's Morphlings coming in to clear them out. Niku cannot escape. It's a triple kill now.
Holy, they have Bristleback issues.
One advantage Na'Vi does have with this Ember Spirit, able to push out the lanes. Starting on this Bristleback. Golem dropped on his head. 5 versus 1. Bristleback is going to die. They were stacking up. Sumail's come in to try and fight. BKB through the Ravage here. He's going to turn and try and deal with PMA while the Morphling waves over the top. Looking at Got the Juice. The static links are going though. Double draining. Big damage in. The Ravage will catch Rinzi Q. The Morphling's gone. No buyback for Sumail.
Morphling without BKB ready and Beastmaster dead. That's going to be a tough fight to take.
They are sprinting towards this though. 4 versus 5. PMA sees his man first. Catches a glimpse of the Bristleback to hold him back. Dark Willow's moved in. Gets a catch on the Tusk. Being drifted around by 4 stabs. And a 2-man waveform clears through with a crit from Rinzi Q. Looks at PMA. Ooh. Nearly finishes him off, but does get the job done in the end. With a quick slight steal, he's got it. Tied down. Tusk gone. Yeah, he will buy back on PMA here as Niku forces Nigma Galaxy to reset back on the high ground by the staircase, and Roshan is so close to death. Niku and PMA, they've got the Hex. Stop the Morphling from advancing, but an Ice Path and a move in. Got the Juice, he'll snatch the Aegis as Nigma Galaxy kills Roshan. They gobble the cheese. Got the Juice is going with a life steal though. BKB up, the shiny golden razor, lightning zapping everybody. Niku has been protected with the heals and the invis to stay alive against the Omar zap. And the Dark Willow will pay the ultimate price in the end. Nigma Galaxy down 2 heroes without buyback. And Na'Vi a step closer to victory. You won't be able to defend.
Oh, it's too short.
This lane. Try the terrorize.
You just gotta give Megas, I think.
Yeah.
Don't even fight it.
Oh, they're going. They're going on the Razor. Snowball's there though. Zayat will save him. They've got Golems dropped in. The Morphling's running into the back lines. Trying to deal with the PMA tide, but the Ravage comes down now. Refreshing it up, he'll have multiple forms of control for the Rinzi Q Morphling. A waveform. The safety over on the tree line. The Ember Spirit zapping over and another Ravage. Dead for 2 minutes. Now Rinzi Q's gone forever. It may as well be a lifetime as the Jakiro's going to get stunned up. Ethereal but dead. Burnt by the magic damage. And Noob's Bristleback with Sumail's Beastmaster trying to go to work here. 2 versus 4. They get a kill on a support, but they'll be dying to this Got the Juice Razor in the end. A Niku double kill, in fact, picks up a kill on Noob's Bristle.
That's basically the hope right now. I think they just hit the building and then it's over, but he's going to go with the roar soon.
It's a Razor, still with Aegis as well. Niku will hold them in the fountain, keep them in the base. Got the juice and PMA. They go for a bit of a dive here. A roar will momentarily hold back the Tidehunter, but GG is inevitably called as NAVI take game 1. My goodness. I wish best wishes to anyone with a weak bladder like myself, with all the morphling, waveforming, and tide gushing everywhere. I need to pee real bad. No brood kind of guy?
Oh, there is, honestly. Yeah, you could.
Ooh, it is the tiny.
They listen to your draft. Let's go. The Gareth draft.
It's another hero that, like, the mid pool is gone. I'm looking at Niku heroes. Oh, Tiny gets on top of Clinkz? Yeah, let's go have a bit of that.
And Clinkz kind of knows that he's going to be harassed if he goes up, so he's not doing the same thing.
Zayats having to disrupt himself, already taking a chunk of damage from Omar. Giving the clicks to him. Shadow Demon against Shadow Shaman, but it's the Demon who's coming out worst. Rinseku, though, against this Riddy's Fatal Bonds, dying under tower. First blood for Omar, though, as the Clinkz dies moments after.
Yeah, for certain. Need to make sure your communication is on point, no matter what. Top lane, the Tidehunter dropping pretty low. Warlock also gonna fall to the Kodo eventually, I think.
Yeah, Riddy's pops the Lotus. Tower aggro not on him, so he heals himself up. Another stun and turn to get it onto GH. What's he got left? A blinding light in a couple of seconds.
Windlace boots.
He can't quite catch up to him, so he will push back the DK. Get himself away. Oh, no reaction at all from Nigma.
The rotation towards the power rune. Big migration by the supports.
And Zayats sees Omar first. And Niku here with a ton of damage. Trying to get Omar down, but he's got the little runaway in sheep mode to get some distance. Pops a heal as well. It's not so easy anymore. Grab a bounty rune on your way out. Don't mind if I do. Try and deny to neutrals. Come on, Boglets and Crocus. Finish me off. But he's healing with the shackles. Undead to Zayats in the end.
Yeah, they're going. This is going to be the golem reveal. Very similar to what we saw in game number 1, though. And again, we see Clinkz kind of moving away. I think he's going to be fine.
Clinkz should escape. Omar will be the sacrifice. Speared up. Literally the sacrificial lamb. Or ram.
Yeah, and the golem is here. The dragon is here.
Zayats was coming in with the potential disruption save as well. And now you've got to deal with Fatal Bonds and the Tiny combo. Avalanche toss back on GH. That's Kotl done for as Riddies picks up his killing spree. And Clinkz is going to go invis under a dire sentry. So they see Rinsey there as the Riddies Warlock pops through the gate. Now will they set up to fight top? I mean, Riddies is going to get run at by Sumail and Noob, who was set up ready and waiting for him.
Might be a little bit sad for him. They used his TP.
Here comes a hasted Tiny. Spotted out, though, by the invis Clinkz. Again, just giving that info. Not enough information or time for Tide to get out of this top lane, though. Omar can throw the Serpent Wards down and trap Niku inside. Noob has Ravage as well, so this disruption delays things a little bit, buying time. The Ravage comes out, and Niku's in trouble. Trapped within the Serpents and finished off by Sumail.
Very nice ward trap by Omar.
And they've tried killing Got the Juice once earlier on, and it wasn't super successful. And again, he has Zayats behind him with the save. So there's Ball Lightning in to a Dragon Tail stun. Sumail, well, he's going to heal himself back up with a Grieve, the turn onto the Shadow Demon now. They drop the Serpent Wolves, but the Golem launched to their heads, turns it back with an Avalanche. Control, is it good enough? It is! Sumail's gone. The Ravage came just moments too late. Zayats will be punished.
The toss forward.
The toss forward of the DK, finding the GH Kotl with another Dragon Tail stun. Niku can follow through with a chain disables, and one by one, Nigma Galaxy bleeding out. A move that they started, an over-eager maneuver from Sumail gets turned on its head. No Roshan take just yet.
Another toss back
Niku
potentially.
Doesn't get the toss. Allies were too far away, I assume, and now Storm, with the help of Serpent Wards, they're onto this Tiny as Navi, they just left him. They have fully evacuated. Shadow Shaman nearly dying in the death throes of the Tiny there, but there's the potential for Nigma Galaxy to wander into the Roche Pit now.
Oh boy, Golem is available. The timing
could be huge. Roshan so close to death. Got the Juice leading. Dragon form up. Arena's there, but he gets stunned. No spear. Roshan's still alive.
Roche is out of here.
The chain disables on the Storm, though, with a Golem drop. They turn and snatch the Aegis. Rinseku is dead. Storm somehow survives, but Noob not going to have the same luxury of survival here as he's tagged up by PMA, speared back in towards the golem, and finished off by Riddies.
What a fantastic timing. That arena just completely Ogre Axe and Point Booster and then bought the shard. Also tells me that he must have just forgotten, like blanked on the fact that he has to buy this.
It feels that way, doesn't it? Well, Tiny, he's been found up here. Nigma Galaxy. They've set up a little base camp in that northern jungle.
Oh, that's so nasty. Aghanim Scepter on the Shadow Demon. That's why he died so fast. The break is here.
Oh.
And he has the...
Tiny's
the
found
extra
the Clinkz.
charge.
Niku's found the Clinkz. Well, this time around he walks up top and there's only the Bone Fletcher up here. PMA, Niku, trapped him up against the trees. He's in the mines. That's where Tiny comes from. That's his home.
Got the Aghanims.
There's the Burning Army and the Serpent Wards.
But now he doesn't have it for a fight.
It has been a big signal here for Navi to go and jump and find someone. In the back, they've got the Dragon Knight. He's hexed up immediately. Doesn't get the blink stun. Shackle's now on the Tiny. Storm will zip away. Omar has done everything in his power to defend the escape. So Storm is out of there, but the Clinkz has been found. PMA, he's on his man. Avalanche upheaval, toss into the sky. And Rinseq comes down with a thud, while the tier 3 tower is still alive.
Trying to group. They want to pick off before Navi group up, but Navi has done a good job playing together this game. They're gating already, trying to get to Mars. Can they get him before then?
They can try. They're always pretty tanky, but these arrows keep coming. The Skellies and the Serpent Wards find the kill on PMA, but Navi aren't done. Dragon Knight's wandered into this one. Niku's whiffed his initiation. They'll find Omar traipsing through the jungle, but he's blinked away and broken some ankles. I don't think he'll survive long. Channeling the shackles, delaying his own death here. Navi will group up around him, right in front of the Tormentor as well.
They thought about trying to help him, but can't really do so.
Nigma zip in. They're going for this Tiny. Omar's brought back. They want this fight to continue. The Tormentor got taken, but now Navi in an awkward position. Triple Ravage from Noob. Catches the 2 supports plus the DK. Golem dropped though and got the juice, opening up the damage. Looking to kill off the Tide as quick as he can. Now the Clinkz might be in danger as well, but Storm will Vortex drag him back. Sumail battling DK and Golem and losing the fight. The Skeleton Archers finishing off the DK. The Illuminate will do the job, so Aegis is claimed up. Navi, they lose 5, but they've still got the DK alive technically.
Dragon Knight just takes the lane. Probably gonna swing towards top right after.
Ballsy from Sumail. Oh, PMA's in
though.
He's got the arena, but he's being chain disabled up. Dead. Dragon Knight now jumps in onto the Clinkz. BKB, and the damage is good. Rin is down, and will use the remainder of his BKB to TP home. Riddies. Oh, he's been hexed up. Omar will find him on the way out again, and Navi, another moment where they go up high ground. And it just doesn't seem like they're all on the same page. And Nigma Galaxy trying to be patient about this. They're holding the high ground. Roshan's on a 3rd HP. Got the juice, says let's go for this now. Noob Ravage, 2 cores caught in the tendrils. In comes Niku though with the avalanche, the toss up. Tide's being focused. Arena's good as well to catch the Storm. Pinned with a spear and down he goes. Double buyback from Nigma Galaxy though, as they'll jump and hex, trying to find this catch in the Serpent Wards. There's another arena down though, as Noob, he's being focused with Storm zipping in. They've got the juice low. Dragon Knight trying to disengage and run away. Upheaval slow is doing a good job, but the DK's dead. Has buyback on got the juice, but Nigma Galaxy with their buybacks and quickly springing back into action have found some kind of remedy to Navi's aggression. Tiny's toss-up will not save him now. He's gone for 80 seconds.
How important was that outpost in that fight? The fact that he smoked around, took the time to steal the outposts. He's gonna try again. Clinkz going in for it.
Very fearsome team fight, but yeah, it's just a matter of connecting it. And got the juice again, has to deal with the army. Tide has jumped in here, the spear across onto Noob, being dealt with quickly by the Golem dropped on him. No chance to Ravage. And Sumail has had to BKB TP, or BKB Ball Lightning out of here, while PMA misses the spear on GH, he'll get the arena down. Another stun coming from the avalanche of Tiny will connect, and Kottle's out. And this is now a situation, no Tide for 90 seconds. Gem has been claimed, the barracks have been kept alive.
I think they're just gonna send it though.
I mean, Tiny's walloping these tier 4s pretty heavily. Storm, he's got in here, but he's been stunned up, speared, and killed. Aegis claimed. Niku barely surviving, has the Shadow Word on him. While the Serpent Wards, they will deal with the barracks top. The Storm has been stunned again. Oh my god, Sumail is gone. 2 minutes without him now. Tiny's gone, but he does have buyback. Nigma Galaxy, they get mega creeps. Needs it so bad, so fast. Gets the Rapier on Courier, but your tier 4s, only one standing here, and the Dragon Knight will make short work of it. The upheaval. The jump in. Oh, Kotal disappears. He's got buyback, but your throne's exposed. The Dragon Knight going to work on it. The banner placed down as a distraction ploy. Noob jumps in with a Ravage. The Arena, not going to hold him in place as he's got a BKB of his own. And Dragon Knight trying to run out of here, stunned up and dealing with these skeletons pummeling him. He's still very tanky though and got the juice.
Warlock, careful, you're dying.
Ghost Scepter's up and does survive. Shackle's here on the DK now as well, being banished out by the Shadow Demon and saved. Still no Storm for 60, but the Tiny's been dispatched with Mars gone and buys back, but got the juice. Full HP, turns and slays. Gets a stun on the Shadow Shaman, but Golem dropped in. Riddy's thinking about continuing this fight, but got the juice, wants to bail. And it's just a matter of approaching the throne and finishing it off. The Golem
they want to go again. They don't want to back.
Work. Got the juice, will come back in again. A Hex up on him. Serpent Wards and upheaval. Over the top as PMA refreshes, but he's dead to the Clinkz in his army. The skeleton stands strong. Riddy's dead, buys back while got the juice is nearly dead. Always gone. Rinsey Q picks up the double kill, and now the Shadow Shaman's here. Shackling up the Shadow Demon, and Nigma Galaxy staring at victory. Riddy's is trying to deal with these mega creeps, but Navi called GG. They can't hold anymore. They try to go for this base rush maneuver, but the Clinkz Rapier just comes out too strong.
God damn, that was a clutch Rapier purchase towards the very end there, and then holding repeatedly.
Super solid lane. Got like 3 kills, fast Radiance, took over the match pretty quickly. And in this game, he's hard to kill. He doesn't really care about the 4 heroes prior on NAVI. But now Niku grabs a Timbersaw, another hero that kind of slipped through the pool and I forgot about. I'm not going to lie.
Boy is running. Jakiro once again chasing him. And yeah, this is pretty much the life of these supports down bottom. But up top looks much more fun. Dives under tower, chasing the TA. Refraction goes out, but she has no more survivability. Bushwhack up in a few seconds.
I mean, 4 or 5 stacks up of the
sprays.
That Bushwhack landing. Takes down, got the juice and the ET as well. A double kill for Noob. Not going to work out this time from Nigma.
Tusk snowballing into the tower.
Oh, Zai heads up too. Well, Shard block himself in. Hang on. I'm trying to ring around the rosy here, but Omar is going to come in to help out Noob get himself another kill.
He's building a low fortress, but his fortress of ice did not last forever. And mid lane gets the kill. Solo kill by Sumail. He wants to go to Birmingham.
And get in the second time.
Yeah. They're setting up for TA.
Got the juice. Gets away from the Bushwhack and refracts up to get some damage on Noob. Snowball dodges a dual breath, and Niku coming in will ball over onto the Timbersaw, but that's a lot of damage returned with the cool spray stacking up big time, and down goes Zayat. Omar picks up the kill. Finally, the Whirling Death breaks apart Noob, as Omar's going to get sliced here by the ET and the Timbersaw. Niku recovering himself very quickly after dying mid, picks up a double kill.
Sees the kind of low HP Centaur, but it's a lot of HP to go through.
It's right before the Wisdom Shrine, so this is really huge for them if they get this kill and go and steal it, and that's why PMA is running this way. PMA is running away from the Wisdom Shrine. He knows he's going to die, and that's given time for Zayat to get to the shrine, but not quite in time. Sumail.
Oh no!
Oh, he snowballed, so he gave it away.
Pops in a snowball, double wisdom for Radiant. This will allow him to get to the relic quite safely.
Yeah, it's like, what was the Stampede for? Oh, it's for them to get on top of Noob. There's the Timbersaw shredding through the Bristleback. Big old splitter as well to help out. And they do get that core kill. On the other side, though, Sumail's poking at PMA, making sure that life is not easy over in the jungle as you try and kill some defenseless wolves. Centaur, get back into your base, you filthy beast. Navi won't give them any targets.
It's a pretty awful feeling if you go for a Rod of Aegis Timber and you don't find kills, though. He's gonna get gone on mid. Macro player's there.
There's a lot of control with the pushback. Snowball and Stampede, but this Timbersaur's dying in the fire. Whelps on the left side, down he falls. Timbersaur, yeah, just having a rough one. What were we talking about before that fight kicked off? Oh, right. Do you want to buy some clear water? I've got like 20 cases in my garage. If you sell the clear water, hang on a second, a batten's been found. No ulti available. So Rinsekyu's dead. Very quick move from Na'Vi.
Huh. This kind of makes sense.
Cold feet with tiny toss. Like, why is my cold feet broken?
Exactly.
Like, oh, he traveled the distance. Void Spirit's gonna travel a distance into this top jungle. Gonna have plenty here to finish off the ET, especially with the help of the Hoodwink. Now Zayas has come in. Once more, the captain wanting to save his comrade has fallen short. 2 supports down.
They don't know that he knows.
He sees everything. And he's gonna get a catch. Riddy's down to half health, being blown up by Sumail. Nearly got the takedown, but Rinsekyu will. Finishes the job there. No borrowed time, so he's got to be a little delicate with how he extracts from this fight, and he doesn't. Niku takes his man down. PMA does get found by Noob, but Na'Vi, they bled out in this one. Yes, they got a big kill on the Abaddon, but they don't have anything left in the tank to support these 2 damage-dealing cores. So Sumail and Noob, they're on the Timbersaw. Got the juices standing there just watching his friend die. Can't really go back in and fight.
He's going in.
They can try. Turns and swings back into Noob. Niku's still up and running as well. And the force now and down on the bristle back, held back by the ice path. GH will save Noob up. Niku, though, dealing with Sumail, nearly clears out the Void Spirit.
Noob is
Not
right
quite
there.
enough damage, though. Now from the high ground, the damage rains in from Got the Juice. Finishing off the bristle, the snowball, the turnaround back onto Omar. Na'Vi have held on. Somehow, they swing the fight, but Sumail's back in again. Wicked Sick Void Spirit with GH. Battle back, kill a Timber and TA. And now Zayat, he's going to get slowed up and cleared out. Nigma Galaxy somehow coming straight back into the fight, which felt lost, but regained again as the king will take his crown in this battle at least. Nigma, I think they can taste victory. With the way the game's been going, that fight was good, but there's a big jump on the bristle, burst down quickly. Rinsekyu has to borrow time up, still low HP though, as Sumail goes into the back, finishes off Zayas, the Void Spirit causing a lot of chaos and noise. Gleipnir'd up and stomped by PMA Centaur. They're going to turn onto Sumail here and try and deal with him through the Aegis, but he's pretty quick on his feet as their hasted Void Spirit will break free.
He has to be quite careful managing her mana pool, though. The Silver Edge is digging into it.
Sumail, surrounded, does get the step off. And look at this Zayat's husk getting blasted. Snowball will try and keep him in play, but he's taken out by Sumail as Rinsekyu goes deep onto the Elder Titan. Sumail picks up the double, continuing this beyond godlike streak. And with a chase forward, Na'Vi are sent scattered. PMA down in the low ground in the river, not a safe place to be, while the rest of Na'Vi have evacuated. They cannot come back to save their man. A triple kill again for Sumail. 50 seconds, no Centaur. No buyback, no money for it. Sumail just goes for the ranged barracks and takes it out. Loses about half his health, but jumps back in aggressively on Desire, who wanted to punch him down and feels the full fury of Sumail and GH. And now back onto the melee barracks, keeping the stuns going onto Niku and Got the Juice to remove that threat. There's the break and the Gleipnir catching out Sumail, but he goes in aggressively again. Aegis still in hand to blow up the TA. No buyback on her. Na'Vi, they've lost a huge core, and Niku might be next. He's out of the game. Buyback's available.
Timber does a buy.
They're just going to go for tier 4s. There's no TA.
Yeah, she's completely out too. Not enough gold, even if someone was to find a bounty rune or anything like that. She's completely dead. Can they hold on? It takes a while to work through the tier 4 towers.
That jump. Oh, the silence. They stop PMA from stunning Sumail. That opens up the king. He can move in. The Centaur, the Horsey, the Knight, whatever he is, going to get annihilated here after the snowball save. Rinsekyu getting slept up and stunned. He's dead without ulti. Aegis claimed up, and Syaz, the 3-man ice path from GH. Gorgeous stuff to open up Sumail again. Down
Even
you
the
go.
Tusk.
Na'Vi, 4 heroes dead, only 1 standing. And Nigma Galaxy have done it. They'll qualify to Birmingham.
I told you, man. After game 2, I told you they're gonna go Nigma. It was written in the stars.